Wagwan, howdy, what's good, what's happening? hello, mambo vipi? Hope you guys are doing good. Karibu sana, welcome to another video, welcome to another episode. My name is JT, this is JT Podcast, and let's get into business. Let's check what's happening in the streets real quick. How are you? How is everyone out there? Hope you guys are doing good. Karibu sana. If it's your first time or maybe you just came across this channel recently, you haven't subscribed, it's your moment. Take a moment and subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And as you're joining the show, like the video. For the returning subscribers, returning viewers, I'm always grateful. I'm super grateful that you always here. Okay, sure. True story. So karibu sana, and we're here to talk about what is happening in these streets. As you're joining, like the video and subscribe. At least let me know where you tune from. It will be good. It's good if I know where you actually tune from. Yeah, so without wasting much of your time, let me just say hello to Kat B, Hamida, Island Girl, Nobi Comment, BL, Alisa, BL and Alisa, my channel members. Thank you, NK Person. Green Moon, it's been a moment. Green Moon, Colin, I see you. GGMA, I see you. Zims in the house, I see you. Nadine Rose, what's good? What's happening? I think yeah, and Lady Con in the house. Okay, let me know if I'm clear from your end. Let me know if my let me know if my reception is okay on your end for today, because yesterday I had a lot of problems and troubles on my show. I mean, it's not a normal thing, so when something like that happen, I mean, it give me some chills. Let me adjust my camera. Okay, please let me know if today I'm okay. Maybe comment say your top looks like racist malaria. This top? No. Hell no. Very clear. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Okay. So far, great. Okay, nice. We can get started. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you all my channel members. Thank you all my keyboard reactors. Thank you everyone who is in the house. Appreciate you being here. Okay. Yeah, as you're joining, like the video and subscribe. Loud and clear. I'm glad to hear that. So without much ado, without wasting much time, let me jump straight to business and show you what I have to give you tonight or today. Oh my God, I don't know what this. Okay. Let me show you the screen. Okay, we can get started from there. Just okay, Colin, I appreciate that. And Merimo, I see you. Silax or Salax or I don't know, jealous of Maro. Of course, always. Don't remind me. Thank you for reminding me though. I know I am. Living Pages, the limbs. Wagwan limbs. What happened to your channel membership? Don't worry though, you'll join back. Okay, you can rejoin. You've always been my supporter, so I have no doubt that you'll rejoin. All right, karibu sana. So I don't know, can you identify the lady on your screen? Let's start from there. Who can identify the lady on your screen? Who is going to identify the lady on your screen? Let me know, just real quick. Just real quick, okay? Forget about whoever is typing in the keyboard right there. I mean, I just asked you a very simple question. Who is that on the screen? Let me know. If you know who that person is, let me know right now. Quick fast. The lady on the screen. Let me know quick fast. If anyone know who that person is, let me know quick fast, because that is the lady, allegedly that is the lady that was said to be the village witch that Maro said she should never attempt to cook for grandma anymore. I love these streets, you know. I really love these streets, though. I mean, the hell, I didn't know this lady was a witch. Oh, I didn't know that she has some intentions. Because seriously, if you go to her video right now, her name is Lewino Faith, all right? Her name is Lewino Faith. If you go to her video, if you go to her video, by the oh, you're saying you don't have no glass. Let me put her on big screen so that you can see. I guess right there you can see her. Who's that? So if you go to her channel, and that video actually that she posted say, a sad day, Brand's grandma is admitted in hospital, cooking and taking her food in hospital. Stroke, anti-updates. When you go to that video, she been roasted, she been cooked, she been, I don't know how even to say, she been smoked, she been given, whatever, the heat from Maro subscribers. They are telling her that she is actually the person behind grandma's whatever. They are saying, why is she taking advantage of grandma's situation? So this woman on your screen is the woman who's been cooking for grandma all that time while she been sick. Just meet and nimekuona. Karibu sana. Mangana maiya. Oh my gosh, that is Nyabuhanse's daughter. Nyobada's daughter. I had no idea, you know. Oh, please take away the mic, JT. Please take away the mic from JT. No. Don't take the mic away from me. I'm here to give you what I was told. So bear with me. Don't take my mic. EBBZ, I see you, and Wilson Jane, I see you. Mary Moore, Fabulous Teen, or whatever. Fabulous Tick. Oh. Your name is crazy. Yvesh Kinshin, I see you. Okay. So let's please start on this. The lady on your screen is the lady that has been cooking for grandma when she been in hospital, and she been cooking food and making sure that she takes the food to the hospital while Maro and his team were constructing the house. So this lady that is on the screen decided to do a video about the grandma, maybe to give an update about grandma's situation. So she cooked food, she took to hospital, but again, her aunt, there is an aunt there that is said to be her aunt that was in hospital. So she decided to merge or combine the news to give the update about the aunt and the grandma. So this grandma part came the last out of that update. So Maro subscribers are really going hard on this lady. They're saying that she has her own motive. And from Maro's yesterday's video, he said that he will not allow food to be taken to hospital by this person anymore. So that thing really disturbed me, that who is actually behind, who is targeting grandma, who has a different plan, because according to Maro, he said that some villagers, they could be having some, fishy plans against grandma. So he banned that idea of cooking from the village and taking the food to the hospital. So if you're wondering who is that person who's been cooking for grandma and taking the food there, and that they could be having some issues or some targets to go and maybe neutralize, let me use that term, to go and neutralize grandma, who's that lady? So, ladies and gentlemen, on your screen, that is the lady that actually been cooking. And according to the guy, according to Robbie David, it's Robbie David, when he was asked who's cooking for grandma, he described the lady as one fat girl. I don't know. I'm sorry to use that term. That is what he actually said. Okay, he said there is this lady that is a chubby. Let me use now use this one. A chubby lady that is helping me to cook. But he actually uttered that word. There is this fat lady that is helping me to cook for grandma. So when Maro heard about that lady who is said to be the fat lady that is said to be cooking and taking food to grandma, Maro was hesitating to like the idea that this lady is doing that purely because she wants to help. They think that this lady is opportunistic, or whatever it is her target, it is not a good one. So they actually put in a stop. They're telling this lady to stop whatever she's trying to do. So because they cannot trust them anymore. So I was asking myself, is this the witch? Is this the witch? Because I don't know who's that person who could be targeting the grandma. So if you go, actually, before even I proceed back and give you the update, even if you go to this video that she made, this video, the first comments that you'll be meeting with, the comments from Maro subscribers are telling her that we don't like the idea that you're trying to take advantage and putting grandma on the video, or you're giving grandma some small airtime while you're focusing too much on your auntie, or what is that? What is that? What are you trying to do? So they're really going hard on this lady. So for me, I really didn't know that she's the old lady who's been cooking for grandma until when I met her video, and it actually popped on my timeline, on my my home feed. So when I clicked on that video that she was giving an update about grandma, going to that video, I saw comments, and those comments were really scary. They were telling the lady, they're telling the lady to keep off grandma. And now, to your surprise, this is the lady that Maro was saying she should stop cooking for grandma. And now, from yesterday, grandma is supposed to get food from the hotel. So this lady that cooked some food and took to hospital could be having some hidden agendas. Oh my God, we'll get down to it. And by the way, there's another guy here that is that was having an issue with the censor, and this guy, on the same time, he came to grandma's place, and when he came here, because he came with a channel, and he was trying to make an interview with this Daniel. So he happened to ask Daniel a lot of questions. Who are you? What's your age? And stuff like that. So when he asked those questions, those questions were really like disturbing for censors because they were deep. So it turns out that they asking, this guy is here to collect information. I don't know what kind of information is that they wanted to hide. So they started asking if this guy an FBI spy or something. So he had to come and clear his name on camera and say he's not an actual FBI scam or spy. So it goes like that. And now these people were scared with the question that this guy was asking, some smart question, I can say that. So was scared, and they had to put him on camera today. He was really, it looked like he was threatened. So he had to come and make a public apology, and he has to clear his name and say, I'm not a public spy, I'm not an FBI spy, and stuff like that. But Daniel refused actually to make peace with him because saying that he cannot trust him. You know, he cannot trust this guy. He was questioning him like he was questioning him like an FBI spy or something of that sort. Anyway, before we get to it, let's start from this lady who is said to be, or maybe who is alleged to be the village witch that has been cooking for grandma, and now because maybe she has had different motives, now they think she should stop doing that, and they cannot trust her. Babel is asking, Bajeti, how does Maro knows that it is the food grandma is eating that is making her sick? Is he a doctor? According to Maro, he asked the boys because he has never visited the grandma. Even today that I'm making this video, Maro never taken a moment to go and visit grandma. So he only asked from the boys. So he says, according to the symptom that the grandma is diarrheaing and all that, she has a running stomach. So that is possibly something from the food. Maybe they decided to put some stuff in, you know. So so they thought so. That's how he thought. Because why is grandma diarrheaing? Why is having a problem? Maybe it's the food that is being given to her by this lady. So this lady is probably the witch. So she need to stop. So when Maro was asking the other guy the other day that who's cooking for grandma, and he explained that is there another lady here, a fat lady. Oh, so someone, Mr. Fruits told me that this lady is Nyobanda's Nyebanda's daughter. I don't know who she is. I don't know who actually she is. But that is according to now the streets. Censor said he could be the one. Anyway, let me start from here. Let me start from here. No, not there actually. Let me start. Let me start from where? Here. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'll bring that to you right now.
Ads.
Okay. All right, if we start from here, before we go to that lady that is said to be the ish lady, this is what Maro was asking about, who's cooking for grandma, and I guess that is where all the trouble started. So after hearing that that is the lady that is cooking for grandma, and because her motive is not known, actually initially I thought it was Priska Sagati, because Priska Sagati was seen to be on the front line, trying to be there, like helping and all that. I thought now it was Priska Sagati, and I was feeling sorry for Priska, because she was always there, taking grandma to massage and pedicure, manicure stuff. So I was like, no, all that effort that Priska Sagati was trying to put there, I thought she was trying to be a good person. I didn't see any bad motive from Priska Sagati following her, what she tried to do all this entire time. She was there, cooking and doing all that. I thought she was the one who was cooking. So I was like, if Maro is doubting whoever is cooking for the grandma to be a witch or some sort of way, then I guess Maro is instigating or maybe insinuating that Priska could be the witch. Now it turns out that it's not actually the Priska. It is the other lady that I showed you. Anyway, let me start from here. We can go on.
You are actually the one very close.
I went there very early in the morning,
okay,
and I confirmed from the doctor that she had been diarrheaing the whole night.
Oh, she's been diarrheaing?
Yeah,
okay.
So they're having some checkups, and they promised when I go there next time, they'll give me the real results. Was the problem, because yesterday they had tried.
All right. I want you to listen to what was happening there before we get to talk about it.
To look, have the checks,
okay,
the checkups. They said that since she has been using those medicines that we got from the previous hospital,
okay,
they cannot tell that she has malaria because they can't see it. Okay. Because the
okay, according to this guy, according to the guy that is taking care of the grandma, he says that they think that is malaria. Okay, it had nothing to do with witchcraft or whatever that Maro was trying to say. But now this guy really doubted the lady that was cooking for grandma. This lady. This lady now. So Maro was like, okay. So what are they saying? They are saying grandma probably have malaria and she's not feeling well. Oh, okay. So who's cooking for her?
Parasites they might have been hiding,
okay,
because of the medicine.
Okay.
So that's why they advised to admit her, so that after some time they can check on her very close.
Okay.
So I just want to finish up, confirm all the maize is inside. I take food for her because I'm not sure even if she.
And who is cooking for?
All right. I want to finish what I'm doing, and I take food for grandma. So Maro was curious, asking who's cooking for grandma, because that is the possible witch that is continuing to put grandma in bed or in the hospital while we are struggling here. Who's that person? All right, all that time I didn't know. Even yesterday when I was making that video, I didn't actually know who that person was. According to this guy, he was describing the lady, but I couldn't actually get it. I thought it was Priska Sagati because I was seeing her over there. It couldn't be Rocio. So I was like, oh, so why are they doubting Priska Sagati though? What has Priska Sagati done? Hey, Delims, Living Pages, I appreciate you be renewing your member. Actually, you've been a member, so thank you. Welcome back. Welcome again. All right. So thank you so much for joining back. So who's cooking for grandma? Let's go on.
Confirm all the maize is inside. I take food for her because I'm not sure even if
And who is cooking for grandma?
I'm the one that I've been doing so, but I've also been helped by another fat lady. I don't know the name.
Yeah.
So you hear that? According to this boy's explanation, he said, I've been helped by a certain fat lady. So that lady is this one that has been helping for cooking. Actually, if you start watching this video, her name is Lawino Faith. She started vlogging, showing how she's cooking, preparing food, and as she packed the food, she packed whatever she prepared there, you can see it, and she took it to hospital. All right. Please let me know if I start to lag. If I start to lag, please you'll help me understand. I don't want to make a boring show. So the lady here prepared whatever she prepared and decided to pack the food and take to the hospital for grandma and her aunt. Okay, so that is the lady. So I was looking for who's that person that they highly doubt could be a witch or could be having some different motives. Because according to Maro, he said, from today, don't you ever take food that is being prepared by these people because they could be having some motives. So now, we're going down to look at that lady. I found her. I was like, oh my lord. Okay. Nobody comment asking me if hospital provides food for patients. I say some of them do, you know. Some of them they do, but some of them maybe they do, but some of them they don't. But any hospital that is admitting people there, they should be giving food to the patients. So I really believe they do. So I don't know why, but bottom line is this is the food that was taken to grandma, was prepared by this lady called Lawino Faith. I'm just giving her a free shout out. Actually, in her video, if you go to those comments, even the first comment is like someone went there to tell her, very opportunistic, who is all these new people. Wow, people like Lawino. Lady, you really believe this is okay for you to post grandma and all that? You know, all of them, they are going hard on her. Look at the comments. If I look at very well, for you it's all about money, 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 money. So you all want to silence Slice for all that. I mean, it's all after Maro saying that he doesn't trust someone who's cooking for this lady. Okay, he starts raiding for her, just like the other boy who was crying today on camera and saying, even the mama called him, asking him that, are you a spy? Why am I receiving news that you went to do spying, or you went to do a spy job at Maro's site? And who's that Maro? Why you being a spy? The boy was crying, literally crying, because he has a twin, and because he's the one who came here to this site to interview, or maybe to grow his channel. So he was being questioned. He was being questioned, why is he a spy? So Maro subscribers will not hesitate to come hard on you when they hear some news that maybe you're running something, or maybe you're doing something that is a little bit ish, especially when something comes from Maro that, hey, we don't trust this guy, it's over. I mean, they won't take the second thought. So when news came out that there's a lady who's cooking for grandma, and now because Maro has said that they cannot trust anyone who's cooking for grandma right now because these people may have their own motives. Okay, they went looking for any lady who been said to be cooking for grandma, and they found her, that she was here. So according to her video, she had gone to see her aunt, and she had gone to see grandma too, because they are admitted in the same hospital. So she took that opportunity, or that advantage of that opportunity, to make a video and update people about grandma. So Maro, in a way, that he felt not good because people are going to see grandma, and he has not gone there, and all that. So this is the food actually that brought all of those problems, and I didn't understand why. I didn't see, because she did all that process on camera. So if she was poisoning, maybe she went somewhere there and hid, and put some stuff inside. I don't know where she went to hide and poison grandma, because oh, all right, I'll show you. I'll show you the video so that you guys can see. Do you see somewhere? What do you think about this lady? Do you really think that she has such a motive to eliminate or to neutralize grandma, or do you really think she was sent by? Okay, I don't know. I guess I was trying to freeze, or whatever is happening here is really. Oh my lord. I'm not sure why I all. Okay, okay, okay. Let me reload. Let me restart this thing. It can't be happening like that. All right, so I'm sorry, I had to reload. I had to reload the page because it was trying to freeze. Yeah, I had to reload. So we good. We good. I hope we are. Let me know if we are actually. Let me hope we are. Let me know in the comment section right there as we proceed. Lately, I've been having some glitches on the internet because my network is doing what it does sometimes. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. So someone is saying Lawino is Erumbi's friend. That is the catch. Okay. Maro would like to fight Erumbi for coming for Krayugno. Oh. I didn't know. For me, actually, it's my first time. It's my first time meeting this lady called Lawino. I didn't know who she was. I didn't know what she do. Okay. So it's right now that I'm getting to know her. Okay, I didn't. Right now is now that I'm getting to know who she is. So, man, wow, I don't understand the hospitality to faith. I don't understand the hospitality to faith. She has many videos, almost 10, done with the grandma and Brian on site. So, okay, she could have done all those videos, but according to what Maro was saying yesterday, he thought that whoever is cooking for grandma right now has a different motive. Actually, he warned people not to allow grandma eat food that has been prepared by these villagers. Now, in that manner, this one lady Lawino. But I saw her doing these videos. I saw the video that she prepared. It was. I don't know why she will think about eliminating grandma, because why? Who is she? Do they have a problem? Do they have a problem with grandma? I don't know. I think a person said, there is no way she'd poison grandma and show her face. That is ridiculous. But who is Maro? And what did Maro say? So, meet her. Actually, that is rice, That wasn't ugali, Alisa. That was rice. If it's ugali, is it just water or milk with flour? It is maize flour, okay, corn flour and water. But this was rice. I saw it was rice and some sort of, I don't know what was that. Rice plus beans, whatever she cooked there. That is what she prepared to take to grandma. But actually, it wasn't specifically for grandma. There was an aunt that was hospitalized there. Was admitted, not if, I don't know if they're hospitalized is another thing. So the aunt that was here, this is the aunt. So you see the auntie that she came to see, here's the aunt. Right, that is the aunt. And from meeting the aunt, actually she spent a lot of time with the auntie before going to see grandma. So in the comment section, people are like, why did you give your aunt a lot of airtime only to meet grandma for the last hours? What are you doing? Okay, Ellis Queen is saying subscribers are mad at Alawino because she visited Grandma, yet Marwa and Rocio have not done so. Actually, that is something that I think could be the reason why subscribers are so mad. But again, following the video that Marwa did and actually said things to do with the people who are cooking and taking food to Grandma, that they could be having some motives. I think that is the thing that these people are taking deep. I don't think he has done anything to do with why Maro hasn't gone there, because if they had a problem with that, they would have told Maro to go and see the grandma. But now, because this lady has gone there to see grandma and she has published a video like that, giving people updates about grandma, that thing really doesn't seem to sit right with the people or the Maro's audience. So they are really pinning her down. They're really throwing a lot of shades to her for doing that. And they think that she's taking advantage of grandma and she's opportunistic and she just wants to grab views. It's all about money. She has nothing like compassion. She doesn't feel nothing about grandma. Okay? So so when he comes here, says he's saying, you think we can't fight for ourselves? Since when you guys started fighting for yourselves? You guys always go with what Mara said. You know, it's all that it's all about Mara. You know, I don't really think that you guys had anything to do with the lady. Actually, for what I think, you guys should be I'm talking about now the Mara subscriber. They should be really thanking this lady for doing that hospitality and caring so much about grandma's health, while Marwa is so much concerned about the construction. Actually, something so crazy that I heard from Marwa's video today, it was that she said, Maro said, actually, not the lady, Maro said on his video today, he said it's good that grandma is still at the hospital, so that is giving them enough time to complete the project that are doing. Maybe that time while she's still in the hospital, they will use that opportunity to build a wall and furnish the house. When she return, they can only throw a party. I was like, oh, did I hear that right? So it's good. She said actually everything happened for a reason. So, and God has his own good plan for her, and it's good that even she's there in the hospital, we'll use that time to complete this project, so when she comes back, we'll only throw a party. I was like, oh, so you guys don't even care about grandma. So whoever was trying to care about grandma is now being called a wicked or a witch, whatever they call her. I don't know. Okay. Maro said it's not okay to film someone sick, yet he said we go to see her tomorrow. He just pissed this woman to go there first. I really think Nano Maro is so angry because the lady took a step first before he did. That is all about, I think. So after going to the hospital, the lady went to see grandma.
Any someone from outside the can't get in the hospital to see a patient. So
after there, she went to the second ward, which is here, and now she met grandma. You can see grandma is there.
At least.
Shosho, ukoje? Na uko smart. Ulitengeneza supu.
Alright, so the lady was here asking Shosho. Shosho is now grandma. Shosh or Goko. You can say that. So Goko, Shosho, how are you? You look smart. These people did a good job on your head and stuff like that. So she said, I'm here to see you. I brought you some stuff. Okay.
Guys, here's the grandma. Hey, ulisongwa supu, smart.
Sharon, you say Maro never going to no hospital. Leave alone hospital. He never even goes to burials and funerals. So how do you describe such a person? This guy never visited nobody in the hospital. He never attends funerals. So he only there for I don't know. I don't want to even go that road because it's scary to even think about that. That even his manager that was there, the late manager, that is their immediate neighbor, died. The lady that had worked for him for all that time, she passed, and this guy never even gone there to see to pay the last respect or whatever you can say. it's saddening, but you know, I don't wanna think about that because grandma is still here, and we can say I'm surprised that he hasn't gone to see grandma in hospital. And what scared me today is how he said that it's good that grandma is still in hospital, so they can use that opportunity while she's still there to go on and complete their projects. Huh. Says, I'm not going wild. I'm being true. I'm being real. You know, the problem is with you guys. You don't want someone who's speaking the facts. I mean, this guy, you can be so close to him, but when something bad happened, you know, I mean, remember, there's a boy that he narrated, the boy called Slimy Boy. Slimy Boy was a YouTuber in the village there. He was so close to him. He's even made videos with him. He has been coming to the villa. He was butchered somewhere, alleged that he's a thief. And this guy, all he did is grab a camera, sit down and narrate a very sad story in the village. We've lost one of the young men here. But he never went to even pay a visit to the boy. Or not to the visit, like to go and pay his last respect. So you can even convince me of that. Talk about the two ladies who passed after visiting him in the villa. Did he talk about them? Not until people were starting to, you know, push him, or what do you say about those ladies that passed, or stuff like that. He never wanted to. Okay, what about the grandma, the Jamaican grandma? It's something, you know. So the same question you're asking yourself, I'm asking myself too. Why has he not visited grandma? No, all right. But instead, he's saying grandma, I mean, whoever is cooking for grandma has their own motive and intentions.
Unasikiaje saizi? Unasikia? At least. Okay. Guys, grandma is saying that now she's feeling at least. Yeah. So unajua nilidhani nitakuja nifue na mbwiti ukosi. Ndio maana nikaona nikimbia.
I really think the only problem these people are having with the lady here is because she's trying to be on the front line to show empathy and concern about grandma, while everyone else is focusing on the house. Okay, that's the only problem I see. I don't see anything wrong that this lady did. Actually, if you ask me, I didn't see anything that she did to be called a witch or whatever. Whatever she did there was actually out of goodwill. Like, she just did what she had to do for someone you care for. So if her biggest mistake was to cook food and take to grandma in the hospital, then I don't know. Oh, Maro, Director Kevo, you're saying she will be fired. She was fired yesterday, actually. Let me play that if you didn't get it. It was here that Maro said she should never cook again for grandma. Listen to that.
Yeah, but I know her.
Oh yeah, the lady who's here.
Yeah.
No, I want you to be buying food in the hotel. Don't let people cook for
grandma?
Please.
Okay.
Be asking me for money.
Yeah.
Go with a container.
Yes.
Buy food in the hotel. Any food she wants to eat.
Yes.
From today, no cooking for her.
Okay.
You hear that? So from today, no cooking for grandma. And now, Maro had to ask who is cooking for grandma. After asking such a question, he was answered by the boy here. Robbie David answered him, told him, there is this lady, now Lawino Faith, is the one who's cooking for grandma. But Maro didn't like that. You know, Maro didn't like that. He said, no. You cannot do that. You cannot allow grandma to eat food that has been prepared by these people. Maybe they have their own motives. Maybe they want to eliminate grandma. So from today, you'll be buying food from the restaurant or hotel and give grandma. So I was asking myself, who's that witch who want to eliminate grandma, only to come and find that is just a lady who actually was doing this out of goodwill because she wanted to help grandma when nobody else was doing that. So I was stuck to oh my God. Okay.
Here in the village.
By now, she's not feeling like eating food, but she's taking a lot of fruits, and I have to be there to
yes,
push.
Please. Fruits are better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So that's basically the explanation from the boy. But Maro went ahead explaining why he doesn't encourage them to feed grandma with the food that has been prepared by the Lawin of Faith or whoever is doing that is because he doesn't trust them.
Yeah, when you want to go, I'll give you money.
Okay, let me confirm all the bags comes to
Okay. You know, guys, it's very important that grandma doesn't get food from the village anymore because you don't know other people's plan. It's a little concerning because we are about to start the big party tomorrow. Her grandma is very, very sick. I don't know what's going on. So that's why
Wow.
I'm avoiding unnecessary eating.
So that is exactly the point, that Maro feel like whoever is cooking and taking food to grandma could be having their own intentions, and because it is so concerning that they're about to launch the house and grandma is so sick, so it could be from the food that she's eating. And now, after going down to look at who been cooking, I saw this lady coming out there. So I look at her, I was like, okay, this lady has been here doing all this job all that time. If she had an intention of neutralizing the grandma, should have done that long ago. So I didn't know. Okay, so buying food from the hotel, yes, is that thing. But now, if this lady actually, Lawino, had an intention of eliminating the grandma, should have done that, you know. So the only problem that I see here is because the lady, the only problem I see here is that the lady was on the front line, just like on the other side. If you remember the case of Castor, when Castor was sick and she wanted help, immediately reactors and the Les Gang or this other side was on the front line to campaign and say, please help Castor. Oh my God, if you can help, please help. You can send your contribution to the mama and all that. So the only problem that we had, or the only mistake that we did, is being on the front line to lead that campaign to tell people that you can help Castor. Castor need our help. Actually, I saw those videos from all over. Everyone was there trying to say, please, let's help Castor. So that was the only mistake that reactors did, to be on the front line to help Castor. So Maro actually and his team, they didn't like that idea. They said, we have our own motives. We are doing this, or we want to sabotage or the contribution and all that. So they distanced themselves. They launched a GoFundMe, and you know what happened? It didn't succeed. So it's the same thing that is happening to this lady. She's getting all this fighting or whatever because she's on the front line trying to help grandma. Well, nobody else is doing that. People are so concerned about building houses and erecting walls and doing that, buying furnitures. Well, there's someone who's so concerned about grandma. Actually, look, she was in the hospital talking to grandma and at least updating people. Some other people were looking at it as a good thing. They were saying, okay, Lawino, thank you for the updates. Thank you for letting us know how grandma is doing, or at least we can see grandma is improving. But other people are like, no. We don't really think it was necessary for you to do that. You're taking advantage of her. You're being opportunistic, or all those kind of things. So that kind of attack only came after she was on the front line to show what is happening with the grandma.
Guys, I'm telling you, I came to watch for her, as you know, and unfortunately I found out that she's admitted, and I need to come. So guys, we already arrived, and grandma is here. Excuse us because the light is not giving that light on it, but here she is. At least she's telling me that she's now faring good compared to the morning. Unaweza toka kesho, si ndio?
Lakini nafaa kesho.
Kesho atoke.
Akirecover kidogo. Atoke.
So she was there trying to ask when grandma will be discharged and those kind of things, how grandma is feeling. Grandma was saying she at least improving, but her condition is not all that fine. So she may need some more time and some more treatment. So basically she was giving an update, and Maro didn't like that idea, you know. I think that is the only thing that is the problem with these people. They didn't like the idea. Yeah, so Ceci is saying she came to make content using grandma. I mean, are you insane? Are you out of your mind? All those content that Maro has made with the grandma, did you say something of that sort? Did you say something like that to him? Haven't you seen Maro parading grandma every day on camera, asking her some disturbing question until she breaks into tears and emotions? Did you say something like that? So for the lady to cook food and bring to grandma to come and see her in the hospital because her camera was rolling, oh, that is the only problem she did, right? But okay, all that time that Maro was using her for content, you didn't see no problem. See, that's why Maro calls you guys mentally challenged, because on a serious note, could you be normal and reason the same way you do? Could you actually be normal and reason the way you're doing? Because I don't think you could. You're not normal. No, I'm not surprised to hear what you're saying. You're just reminding me of how Maro calls you guys mentally challenged, because it's crazy.
It's a big celebration, and she's the source, or she's the main person. The celebration is being done for her. So we really hope that she gets well tomorrow and she gets out. Yeah. Even her, she's saying that she never wanted to get admitted. But because, some hospital, when they see that you are having a medical cover, or they have to admit you, so that at least that's the way of having. Yeah. So I'll give her some food.
All right. Let's go on. Okay, let me jump from this one. Okay, you guys. I've seen what you guys are saying. I've seen your comments. I mean, on a serious note, I'm reading all your comments, and all I can say is, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I'm looking at all your comments. Like, on a serious note, I can see all of them. But anyway, I wanted to bring this to your attention, that this is the lady that Maro was kind of thinking that could be having her own problem with the grandma, because for her, why she went cooking the food and taking that to the hospital while nobody else is doing that. So they should stop giving grandma food prepared by random people. Now, in that case, this is the lady. Anyway, I feel for her, but no, what can we do? You can start doing something so good and you think it's a good thing you're doing, but now it turns out that it's such a bad thing. It's a bad thing you did, and you didn't have to do that. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? So that was it. And speaking about the witch, or the whoever, there is this guy called whoever. Let me just a moment. Let me skip the commercial. There is this guy called Oseko from Kisi. So this guy came to Vanessa. I'm glad that you're watching someone's content right here. Remember to like the video. Guys, have you liked the video, by the way? Whoa, I do forget to remind you to like the video. Oh my god, please like the video before we get to this one. This is now the juice. Like the video, guys. I hope you have liked the video, and thank you for doing that. All right, thank you for doing that. I appreciate. Engineer Rico say, it makes me remember the set book we used in high school called The Song of Lawino by Ugandan Nakot. Oh, okay. Looks like I used school a long time ago. I used a school. The one set book that I remember to date is The River and the Source. That one can never forget. River and the Source. Hey, and the Caucasian chalk circle. Those kind of things. Anyway, forget about that. Let's get down to this one. Team Masoda. Team Masoda, please like the video. I can see you're all inside here. Judy, thank you for reminding about that term. Team Masoda. Team Masoda, like the video. All right. So here comes the guy called Oseko, that is said to be the spy that has been here collecting information about Maro. So I don't know what kind of information that someone will come to collect. I don't know what kind of information that is so confidential that they want to hide, or what is it that they are afraid of an FBI coming to investigate. So while it was this time, Maro was asking this, but was questioning Daniel about the two boys that he welcomed to the home to come and collect information. All right, and the two boys were Oseko and his friend called I don't know who's that friend. I don't know his name, but he's there. So these are the two people who came to collect information. What kind of information, by the way, are they afraid that an FBI could be coming here to collect, and that they're afraid that is this if this information leaked to the FBI, it would be a problem. So Maro was like, we thought you are the FBI because according to the question that you were asking Daniel, they were so interrogative and they were so deep questions. They were so smart questions that we thought maybe you were an FBI detective. So I don't know if an FBI detective decided to go there, would they have a problem? Because if they are doing a right thing, why will you be afraid? Why will you be concerned? Why will you be shaking because an FBI is here, investigating you? If you're doing a clean thing, then you just need to relax, You just need to relax. Why will you be afraid that an FBI is watching you or is... Okay, all right. So let's start from there. So yeah, that you see, that is the whole point actually here. The reason that they are doubting Oseko is because he's a visitor to Nasto. So, and he stays there. He stays at Nasto's place. So that actually raised a lot of questions. Why is he here? Was he here collecting information? What does he want? Is he working for some? Actually, they said he's working for Maro's enemies. So who are those enemies? He lives at Nasto's place. So definitely he could be collecting information for Nasto or for whoever they think is Maro's enemy. So so the FBI agent is here. Let me see. Let me play this so that you can hear what was happening here.
Their phones here. Even Daniel was struggling to charge his phone. Now he's feeling good. Daniel, I saw people complaining that you brought two strangers and are taking information. How have you reached with that?
You hear that? So this guy is saying people are complaining. Okay, basically subscribers were complaining that Daniel is bringing or he brought some two spies that were here to collect informations. What kind of information is that this guy is afraid if he fell on FBI hands, he'll be in trouble? If someone come to my construction site, for example, an FBI, CIA, DCI, whoever they are, why will I be afraid? Why will I be why will be shaken? Actually, speaking about that, I saw a video from WlTCH today where he was talking about that project, that house. It was illegally constructed. Actually, if you guys missed that thing, it was Mayuguno who actually drew the map of that house. It wasn't something approved by the government, by anything. Mayuguno sat down, took a pen and a paper and came up with the house, and they did it from scratch by themselves. If you missed that video, maybe after this reaction, you can go check reaction from WlTCH. He actually talked about it. So I don't know if that is the information that this guy is afraid, if FBI finds out or whatever, or the people who are investigating him, asking him why is he doing all that. So he's afraid that two people are here collecting information about him. So an FBI agent coming to investigate him in a project was something really crazy.
Even today they came here, but
And are taking information. Daniel, I saw people complaining that you brought two strangers and are taking information. How have you reached with that?
even today they came here, but in fact, I didn't even talk to them, but they were trying to come and I said no. your story just ended that day because
Yeah,
I
people,
don't know
people, yeah, you don't know anybody and you're giving people information. Don't be.
Okay, what kind of information is that? By the way, Pablo, Pablo, what kind of information is that sensor talking about? Because I don't understand. If there was an information that Daniel was leaking to the FBI or CIA or whoever these people were, then it must be a very bad information. You know, it must be a really, really bad information, because why are they hiding it? You know, why? Why are they hiding it? Actually, speaking about Mayuguno being the architect and the engineer, let me just show you this. Let me show you this. Look here. This is Mayuguno's video. Mayuguno was the architect. Look here. I'm not kidding. I'm not actually even kidding. Look, Mayuguno came here. He sat down with a pen and a paper. Look here. If you're wondering, actually you go watch. If you after this video, you can go watch. You can go watch Nairobi teacher's reaction for that he did today. I think he covered most of it today. So this was Mayuguno. He was the architect. He sat down with a pen and a paper, and he came up with the whole map. Look! I'm not kidding. That is Mayuguno. Look, that is Mayuguno coming up with the map of the house, and he drew everything down, and he came up with the map, and they modified it, and the same day they started building the hub. Look, that is the map. That is Mayuguno as the architect. So you can imagine why that house, why Nairobi teacher was saying that that house is an illegal structure, and it is being investigated, or maybe what.
So here, in this place,
Okay.
we can have here
Nyumba itakaa aje kwanza? Nataka kwa hii udo.
hii hapa itakaa hivi.
So that is Mayuguno, and after that, you see they started building. That is what you do. They started doing it immediately. So exactly. So you feel that, Pablo. Now you see your guy. Your guy so now is afraid that if these people come to investigate him, they may find something. A house that was developed by Mayuguno and constructed by him, and it was oh my God! They even added some weight over there, a water tank, a very heavy water tank of it. So you know, it's crazy. Joanna Lewis, welcome. Thank you for being here. You're saying the FBI can give two flips about a construction project. If you are referring to U.S. law enforcement, now if Maro is laundering money through a construction, actually I think that is the thing. He was asking Dennis Obuya, do you come from Africa, you man? What do you think? I'll make your all guess. Where do you think I come from? And how is that supposed to be a concern anyway? Welcome, by the way. Have you liked the video? Please like the video and subscribe, alright? Obuya. Kaki. Obuya tennis kaki. Wairire. Wairire Obuya Dennis. Karibu. The house plan has no any approval. That is an illegal structure. Maro never learns when the country guys start following up. They will really eat well. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, let's go on. Well, where was I though? I was here. Where Maro was talking about information being leaked to FBI or whoever the spies. Please like the video.
No, your story just ended that day because
Yeah, people, you don't know anybody and you're giving people information. Don't be excited, my friend. You never know. Tomorrow they will put you down.
So who are those people that were being given information and that they can come to put him down? If you're wondering who they are, let me show you who they are.
Tomorrow is Saturday, guys.
No, tomorrow is Tuesday. These are the people, okay? This is the guy that you say to be an FBI agent or whatever. And he was now being cleared because what he did, coming to spy and gather information and this guy Daniel was in hot mess, not from the subscribers but from Maro. You heard. I had to come and bring this video. It was posted, it was premiered 30th of August, right? This video was premiered 30th of August, and now today, this today that I'm talking here, or was yesterday, this video was made. So they had to come on and clear the mess of this guy, proving that he's not a spy, because Daniel was in hot soup from Censor, asking him why was he feeding this spy some information. So the all-time spy that I was been looking for is this guy, and now turns out that he's not the one. Lucy, I see you. Lucy, I see you, and I see you too, Cheryl, whoever you call yourself. They are very boring. I know my video is really, really boring, but I'm glad that you're watching. You know, I'm really glad that you're watching. I mean, big time. I'm really glad that you're watching. Dr. Cheryl, thank you for being here. Angel Ivory was good. Samuel Diami. There is a difference between city and rural areas. No. If you're talking about the approval of that construction or that structure, it has nothing to do with rural or urban. The law applies everywhere. Okay, if you are supposed to be approved by the National Construction Authority or something of that sort, you have to follow that one. Okay, that's why DEE MWANGO had to go and obtain the same thing. So even if you are in rural, even if you are whatever, you need to get approval. You don't tell me that it's because they are in rural, they can build whatever. What if that house today or tomorrow they wake up, it has collapsed and it has destroyed some lives there? Will you come and explain, oh, it was in rural? No, you know what? You'll be charged heavily. As Pablo said, if the authorities find out that this house was actually developed and constructed by Mayugno, you know, they will have a field work. They will have a very field day there. They will come there. They will eat good. Because now they will need the house to be pulled down, or maybe if they are local, and according to Maro, how he says he used money to talk to police, he will try to talk to police using the money. So that is how they will be eating so good. Maybe Donatus will be told, oh, these people want the house to go, so you guys send money so that you can talk to them. They go away. Yeah. Trace Nyaboke, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a channel member, by the way. Hey, you guys, do you know that we are almost 30 members in the building? Big shout out to all channel members in the house, by the way. Big shout out to all channel members and reactors, keyboard reactors, subscribers. You guys are amazing. Team Masoda. Cheers, Team Masoda. Please like the video. Please like the video. I've seen Pablo doing some construction works there. I see their works. I see Nasto too doing the same thing. I see Priska Sagati. I saw this lady called Pasi. It's Pasi. I've seen a lot of people constructing their houses in the village. They use a very good procedure, or maybe they use approved construction process. But now when it comes to Maro's works, this house was supposed to be constructed in 19 days. Even if you go to any other construction company, they will tell you that was too quick. Remember, these blocks were being made over there with sand and cement. You make bricks there, you use them on the spot. Who does that? And there's no single pillar, there's no enforcement and something. Okay, I don't want to go there. I'm not an expert when it comes to building and construction, but let's say whatever it is. Whatever it is. So yeah, Fruits, you're asking, so DEE MWANGO got approval for her house, but Censor didn't get approval for Grandma. Exactly, yeah. DEE MWANGO actually, what she did, if you remember very well, DEE MWANGO was saying she was going to use all the possible means to go professional in her construction. So she needed to hire a professional architect to develop the house, then give it to a professional engineer, have professional workers working there, masons. So it was all, actually she was lamenting about how much she spent to get government approval. So she followed that process. But when it comes to this one, it was some short work done by Mayugno. I guess that is why he was awarded 240 bags of cement for coming up with a very shoddy business. JT, you are very smart. They watch you and NT to update their scamming. Of course, for actually after watching this, they will come up with some lies tomorrow. They may go behind the door after watching this video and Nairobi teachers' reaction today. They may go there and start cooking and forging a government approval. Maro has come on camera some days and saying that he used money to talk to police. So if he used money to talk to police, he can attempt to go to talk to the government officers that approve the construction of the structures to come up with an approval. But in the real sense, I showed you a video. Mayuguno was the one who was developing the house or the map. He was the architect. Look, he was the one who was sitting down here and coming up with all this. Look, you see that? Like he was the one. So bottom line is, Maro was afraid that if that is the guy, if this guy is a real spy, then he know that the house was surely built, and he know that people are being scammed here, and maybe they have a case on him. So the guy was being put here on camera or to be investigated, to be asked why is he doing the spying job. The FBI is part of the law enforcement in the US. They work in the continental US. CIA is a different story. Oh, CIA is a criminal investigative. I've watched a lot of movies, so when sometimes I sound like I know stuff, I don't know. I don't know, son. I don't know nothing, guys. So I don't know how FBI work. I don't know how CIA work. I only know how DCI, Kenyan DCI work. DCI is whatever, Directorate of Criminal Investigation. You can call it. Oh yeah. I doubt very serious. If so, why does he still have a, what do you say? Why does he still have major work to do, like having running water? There's a lot of things there, you know. During his construction, the guys visit at the villa, and I remember one day Maro getting mad because of sorting the guys mostly every day. I heard about that, by the way, Pablo. That you know, when we talk about sorting the guys, is they will come there asking him, or maybe threatening to arrest him or demolish the house because it's not following the procedures, the approved procedures. So he have to talk to them, so to sort them out with the money, of course, and they go. So they go there, take some days, then come back again. They keep showing up. You know, they will eat good, according to how these streets go. They will be eating good, you know. They say, what is happening? Did you use the approved procedure? No. So how did you build it? We want to demolish the house. So you'd be like, okay, let me give you something small. So let me sort you out. They'll be coming back here to be sorted out every day. So that's the thing. Anyway, guys, have you liked the video? Please like the video as we listen to this story of a spy, an FBI spy, that Maro is afraid if the information fall on his hand, he'll be in trouble. So I don't know why this guy or this spy came to spy about, or to investigate, you know. All right. So let's finish this case, Daniel. Daniel, come here. We finish the case.
Daniel, come we finish this case on video. Yes, so, Daniel, even right now, he doesn't want to talk to this guy.
So Daniel does not want to talk to this guy because Maro was the one who asked him, why does he give information to these spies? He wasn't subscribers, he wasn't nothing. And you know, immediately Maro come questioning you. I just played a video where Maro was asking Daniel, why do you give these people information? Don't you know that these people could be spies and they will come here to pin you down? Why are you feeding them a lot of information? Sorry. So he's the one who was pinning him down and told him not to talk to these people ever again. Even if they come from Kisi, don't talk to them ever again and don't give them information. So the guy is here now to clear his name.
agreed to.
Yeah. So
I
that's why.
didn't even agree to him. He just
Yeah,
came to me
but-
to ask me for apology, but I said no.
Yeah, I came
I
to
don't want
him.
to.
Okay, let's take it slow.
Yeah.
So what happened? Guys, there's a small conflict here.
Okay, Colin, you know, I have to admit, I'm not familiar with a lot of terms. When it comes to construction, I admit I'm green, okay? If you ask me about electrical and electronics, I can tell you stuff because right there I'm cool, I'm good. And if you ask me about tech, I know some sort of tech and social media stuff. But now construction things, I'm not really, I don't know nothing. So yeah, I thought that whatever Mayugno was drawing there is a map. So you tell me it's called a plan. But you know what? In during the course, we were drawing some things called we had some technical drawings, so we could draw those plan. Anyway, forget about that. I didn't go to school. So let's talk about this.
Yeah. So
So what's your name? Introduce yourself.
my name is Brian Oseko.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, so I came with
Yes.
dressed in these t-shirts
Okay.
because it has my name at the back. This is the t-shirt that I was dressed when I came.
So Brian Oseko is the guy who came here, and he happened to make a video with Daniel. And during the video, he had a lot of questions that he was asking Daniel about what is going on here, who's running this project, and how much is consuming, and how did this actually come up, and what is the legitimate process of this whole thing. So it turns out that those questions were coming out so investigative that Maro subscribers were beginning to question who this guy is. So according to them, they thought he was an FBI or some sort of way. So Maro told this boy, Daniel, never to speak to this guy again because he looks like a spy. So the guy had to go back home and sorry guys, and subscribers were coming back to him, and some of them even calling him, asking him, why are you following up the Daniels? Why are you going to grandmas and Brian? Why are you questioning them? Why are you asking those questions? What do you want? What do you want? Okay. So they told him to keep off because he could be a spy. And now he's here.
On the first day, remember when you met me down there?
I didn't meet you. I saw you
You saw me.
sitting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
You know, meeting is like this.
Yeah.
Hi.
So what happened is that
Yes.
I came over here,
Yes.
and Daniel was standing down here,
Yes.
and we agreed to do a video together.
On your channel or on his channel?
All right. Dr. Kolu saying, from what you're saying, JT, I believe that men like Maro or Mura can pay money to men in authority to turn a blind eye from the illegal actions. You know, it's not like actually from what I'm saying, from what Maro said himself. If you watch my previous reaction videos, there is a time that I made a video actually. I made an episode where I said Maro confirmed actually that he bribed police to come and arrest Gintu. That is what he said, that some of the money that was used, that was sent for the construction, he used the money to talk to police to arrest Gintu. And according to him, he say, sometimes here in our country, you may not be served. Justice might not be served to you if you don't use money. So I had to use money to talk to police to arrest the guy who came threatening me. Basically now, Gintu, right? So you can only imagine such a kind of thing. It's not like according to my saying, according to him, you know. Oh, okay, guys, 151 likes are missing, please. Okay, 151 likes. Those are too many. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, you guys. Do you hate me that much? Oh, come on, guys. I'm not that bad, am I? Am I that bad, really? Like all those likes are missing. Seriously, all those likes are missing. Just take a moment and like. Team Masoda, I know most of you are Team Masoda, but please like the video. Please like the video. Team Masoda, let me give you a moment to like the video. I'm not proceeding if you don't like it. So you guys hate me that much, do you? Okay. It's good to know that you don't hate me that much, you guys. Oh, silent listener. Okay, I'll go give my like. Please do that. Please do that. I will really appreciate that if you do that for me. On a serious note, I will. I think Maro is giving an excuse. There is nothing like spy. There's nothing like spy. He's just scared of being caught, or Daniel giving or Daniel giving out wrong info that can put Donatus in questions. It could be a thing, though. It could be a thing. So maybe because Daniel is a young guy, and someone comes here and asks him, he may leak some information, or maybe he may say stuff that may come biting Maro. That is maybe what you're saying, which could be a case, you know. Yeah, that could be a case. Criminals are always looking over their shoulders. They're always cautious, eh? Jetimura is a Kenyan and he doesn't have Kenyan bank account. Why? Oh, really? How do you know that? I don't know how many bank accounts he has, but I'm not sure if he doesn't have a Kenyan bank account. All I know is he has an American bank account plus a Zelle account plus all those accounts. So I don't know if he did. Okay. I am like JT. My knowledge for the most part comes from movies or books that I have read. The FBI usually has more authority. They are called in the regular police and assistance. Oh yeah, but I think something to do with CIA. CIA are more of a criminal investigation. They don't just knock on your door because they heard that that you are having a building. They can come to you maybe after a serious criminal whatever. Anyway, movies though, I have no idea. Actually, you read books. You have captured the attention. That is why, JT, we love you. You rock. I appreciate that big time. Thank you. Zelle is linked to banks, but you know you can have a Zelle account as a Kenyan citizen without a US bank or US credential. So that's why I'm saying I know for sure he has a US bank account. Okay, yes, you quoted Mura, but it is really easy to say to bribe a government officer he has boasted of. Of course. Yeah, I agree. That is the thing. Anyway, guys, more likes to go.
This channel, he was already doing a video, and then he agreed to do a video with me. So now what happened is that I like to ask a lot of questions.
Are you FBI?
No.
Somebody would ask.
I did journalism.
So why is Maro concerned, or why is he scared if this guy is an FBI? Why is he scared if this guy could be an FBI? Because he asked that question as if he was scared, like, are you an FBI? Looks like an FBI is the only body that this guy is so scared about. If you're an FBI, you can really scare the hell out of this guy. Oh, can you guys can someone of you pretend to be an FBI? Go to Nyabuhansi right now. You can make a good money from that. You can get a very good bag from that village right now. If you go there and tell Maro, you know what, I'm FBI, so I'm here to investigate 1, 2, 3 things. Trust me, you'll walk with a lot of money. Listen to how this guy asks, are you FBI?
Are you FBI?
No.
Somebody would ask.
I did journalism.
So
I used to do that thing of, interviewing people. And when we used to do that, you ask a lot of questions.
All right. So it turns out that this guy is a journalist, or a journalist by professional. So that's why Sensor was like, oh, your questions were coming out so hard. I mean, they were so interrogative. Like you're asking questions like if you are FBI. That's why I was scared that, are you FBI? No, I'm not FBI. I've done journalism. Oh, you guy. You almost scared Sensor. This is the first guy I'm seeing that is giving Sensor here some sleepless night. Now at least he can go there and breathe. Daniel was already in mess because he talked to this guy that is said to be an FBI. Wait, Oseko, are you an FBI?
But now thing I did with Daniel, because he didn't know me well, and he had just brought me to his channel. I asked many questions.
Like, for
like,
example,
where are you in school? He told me like he was, I think, in Form 2. That's what he said. And many questions.
All right. Okay.
So I think from that questioning, people thought that it wasn't, appropriate.
Genuine.
Yeah, appropriate or genuine.
All right. So that was the problem with this guy. He was asking a lot of questions, and people thought that he could be an FBI. Are you an FBI? If so, will he say foolish man? I don't know. If he was FBI, he could maybe say, yes, I'm an FBI agent. Or someone who cannot identify or maybe cannot blow their cover. If someone, let's say a CIA are more undercovers, I think. From what I think. Okay, I'm not sure. If it was a CIA, they couldn't say, yes, I'm CIA. But if it was FBI, they can say, yeah, I'm an FBI agent and I'm here for ABCZ. They can identify themselves. So this guy was really, really scared that this guy can be here with some rastas, but he's an FBI. So I'm so scared. Oh, Sharon is say, sorry. Sharon is say FBIs are undercover. I didn't know. I told you guys, sometimes I may sound like I know, but I don't. You should not know a CIA agent. Yeah, what's up? That's what's up. But I think FBI, they identify themselves when they go to a scene. Like really, this guy was so scared. I think for now he can go and sleep well because he thought, this guy was an FBI. Absolutely not. They would say he's an FBI, and he will be wired. He'll be wired and collect information from day one. But the thing is, if he was FBI, for all that time he's been here, I guess he's collected enough evidence, enough information to pin him down. So it will be too late to ask him, are you FBI? So if you're FBI, can I talk to you behind the tent? Can I give you some choms? Can I give you some Benjamins so that you can discard the case? All right, Junior, I didn't know the FBI are undercovers. Oh, all I thought that FBI, they come armed with the FBI logos there with some huge rifles, and they come knocking your door and say, FBI, open up. If you don't open up, they bust your door, they come in and take you out. That is how I thought FBI were. But if they're undercovers, I have no idea. I don't live in the US, you guys. I live here in the village. Actually, I don't even have a home. I'm broadcasting this video from a tree, so forgive me. I have no idea. Let's be clear, that organization is not allowed to go outside the country to investigate. It's a laughable accusation. That's the Lulumar. FBI, open up. You remember that thing, yeah. So now you understand, Mr. Fruit, that I'm speaking from movies and the things that I've read online, okay? I have no idea. I do see a lot of videos like when an FBI come knocking on your door, they don't come asking twice, or maybe they don't come cornering or undercover. They come with some FBI t-shirt or maybe bulletproof jackets and some very armed with something so heavy that they pull and hit your door once. They say, FBI, open up. You don't open, they knock your door with that huge thing up. Inside, they come and grab you, and they can do. If they come to check your house, to raid your house, they don't come and arrange things. They throw them down. I mean, from the movies, I have no idea. So the only thing I thought that is the highly undercovers, they could be CIA, and something like a Kenyan DCI. They don't come with uniform and stuff like that. They come civilian. Some of them could be having rastas like this guy. Some of them could be some good. I mean, they could come selling like vendors and vendors and hawkers. So you may not know who that person is. Hey, like I told you, I just watch movies. I have no idea actually. Yeah, you guys, and it's good to have fun sometimes with you and to learn from you guys. Yeah, my people from the other side of the world sometimes be letting me know sometimes that I don't know. Yeah, and that's how it goes. Have you heard of a young man who says he's a journalist? What news network is he working for? But Maro could not ask those kind of questions. He only wanted to hear if these guys are an FBI or not. So after hearing that he's not FBI, he was like, oh my God, I was almost collapsing. So you're not FBI. No, I'm a journalist. So he didn't ask what type of journalist. We have investigative journalists, don't we? Of course we do. We have investigative journalists. For example, the BBC investigative journalists, they came to expose some, they actually made a very short documentary called Blood Parliament, that after Kenyan riots and the Gen Z making riots and demonstrations, there was a lot of police brutality and young men were killed, were shot there. So the BBC investigative journalists, they made their own investigation. They found out who was doing that and they mapped them out, they exposed them. So we could have journalists that are highly skilled, that they can expose something so crazy. So if Maro is not scared about a journalist, then or only scared about an FBI, I don't know, should we laugh at him or not? Yeah, hey.
So now later,
Like you had a hidden
forgot,
motive.
like maybe I had like a hidden motive.
Okay.
So now later,
Yeah.
when I'm back at the house, because I showed my channel on YouTube.
JT, please don't dive down to please some negative people. No, I'm being real. I have no idea about things. No, BBC is the British monarch. They are not investigative journalists. They have their own agenda. I'm not trying to be political. I don't know what about them. All I know is they are capable of exposing some stuff. That is all I was saying. Okay. I don't know. I don't get political. I don't approve which is legit news channel, news, whatever. You watch what you wanna watch. Okay. So this is the guy, and yeah, you heard what he's saying.
I see people attacking me overnight, and I was like, people are calling me spies, people say that I'm working for someone here in the village who is like your enemy.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't even know these people.
Okay. So you speak for yourself. Are you working for someone?
No, I don't work for anyone.
Are you working for
Clear
NASTO?
your name.
Yeah,
There's
no,
any other
guys, I
moment.
don't.
Young man, Oseko, are you working for NASTO? That was the simplest question that Maruza would have asked this question. This young man. Okay. That is the simplest question that Marusha would have asked him, because he's so scared, because this young man operates from NASTO's compound, and because he's associated with NASTO, he could be a spy gathering information here and taking to NASTO or whatever. I don't know, whoever. So are you working for someone?
Are you working for someone?
No, I don't work for anyone.
Yes, because this is the moment to clear your name.
Yeah,
There's
no,
any other
guys, I
moment.
don't really work for anyone.
Okay.
I just came over here to volunteer and help with this construction.
Okay.
All right, so Oseko, that was it. Anyway, before I end the show, it would be nice if I show you somebody of interest. Actually, there was another one who was said to be a thief. Okay, there was a spy and there was a thief. Both of them, okay, the two guys, a thief and a spy. Let me show you a thief. Guys, let me show you the thief. One moment. Guys, like the video, please like the video for me.
You have to be a very, very honest man. Even me, I didn't know he was sent money. Here is the receipt. You.
When said in my video.
No. They say you stole a mattress.
All right.
Here is the receipt.
So on the same note, the guy, the friend to Oseko, the guy to Oseko, the spy, was said to be a thief. So both of them, they were here with their own motives. One guy was a thief and another guy was an FBI agent. That is according to them, according to Maro's fanatics. So Oseko was the FBI agent and the other guy was a thief. Guys, have you heard about some beddings, mattresses, and beddings that have been stolen from grandma's house? Did you hear that? Did you hear something of that sort? That there were mattresses or beddings that were stolen from grandma's house, or from Brian's house, the other side. Did you hear that? So the guy, their friend to Oseko, he said it to be the guy who stole those stuff. So they were trying to find a reason to kick them out.
I stole a mattress.
They say you stole a mattress.
And blankets from grandma.
You?
Granny said in my video.
No, let's not go there. We have very good vibes. Let's not go there.
No, we should go there, Maro. Why? So the guy here on the farthest end, the guy on the farthest end here, I don't know if you can see him. This guy on the farthest end here is the friend to Oseko. Okay. Is the friend to Brian Oseko, the FBI agent. So for him, he has a case here because he said to have stolen a mattress and whatever.
You like people come complaining. Yeah. I sent this guy. Here is the receipt.
I stole a mattress.
They say you stole a mattress.
And blankets from grandma.
You?
Granny said in my video.
No, let's not go there. We have very good vibes. Let's not go there.
All right, that's it. Anyway, Robert, you're saying even FBI can investigate anyone in every country that they good diplomatic relations. Oh, thank you for enlightening me. I don't know. As I said, I'm not gonna say I know stuff. You know, FBI is stationed in many countries. Oh, okay. You know, according to me, according to what I know that according to what I knew, I thought they operate the same way. So someone told me they cannot come to operate in Kenya because they are only in US. So that's what's up. We'll check that later, you know. Did Maro see his ID? Maybe he is undercover personnel. He doesn't. He did not. Okay. He did not. Anyway. No, JT, let's hear more. Okay. Maro said we should not listen to that because we are already having some good vibes here. But before we bounce, there is someone who came visiting. Can you guys make a wild gaze where this gentleman called Machete Man came visiting with his favorite T-shirt? What do you think Mr. Gentleman came visiting Maro here? The reason why I think that CONDAD visited Maro in the site is because Maro has distanced himself from DEE MWANGO's site. And the things between Maro and DEE MWANGO are not really good. So for CONDAD to visit Maro was a way to make peace. I really think it had everything to do with making peace so that people cannot think that CONDAD is the one who ordered DEE MWANGO to fire Maro and fire his team and do all that. So CONDAD came here visiting Maro in the site, and he seemed to be yapping and praising Maro and say he's proud of him or all that. And even Maro offered to pay transport for CONDAD. So when I saw him coming here to this site today, I was like, okay, CONDAD, what did you come for? Is this about DEE MWANGO's construction site? Does it have anything to do with the DEE MWANGO site? Because I really think it is. So here comes the CONDAD with his favorite T-shirt, Machete Man. He came to check his stepson, whatever you can call him.
And it is by the grace of God.
By the grace of
It is
God.
by the grace, even Hitsaja people can always come in to assist the work to move to the next level.
So these tiles, they put them today on top here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. CONDAD. Where was that though? It was here.
Then here we have septic Yes, for the kitchen. Yes, this is only for the kitchen.
Okay, okay.
But for the toilet is on the other side.
Okay.
You can step over.
All right, CONDAD. Oh, Fed is saying they they had to come and amend their issues. That is what I thought, by the way. Well, after seeing CONDAD coming here, I thought he came to appease for peace. You know,
We're using whiteboards.
Sorry guys for the commercial. Oh my God, guys, like the video. Look at CONDAD. Machete man, why do you want to get in someone's house when they're not there? Oh, someone could have someone could have a second thought. Okay, I was having a lot of thoughts, so forgive me. When I saw CONDAD come in here after the house is complete, I was like, okay, what do you want? What do you want, CONDAD? Did Maro call CONDAD to come and see the house that they have built on the land they were eyeing on? Or are they having a plan to take over the land? Okay, because me, I don't trust them, okay? I have no problem with them, but I don't trust them. That's the thing. Because I really think that CONDAD coming here after the house has been built and they've been looking at the land is closer to the road, and now Maro does not even go to visit grandma at the hospital where they're so busy constructing day and night. I think maybe CONDAD has come to see their next target, where they will be grabbing land or something. If he didn't come here for DEE MWANGO's case, then that could be a thing. Or what do you guys think? If CONDAD did not actually come to amend their issues with his favorite t-shirt, then I think he came here to check the land and see what could be happening. All right, guys. Because of time, I'm not gonna like stick to it too much and ask you, or continue that much. But I wanna know what is your thought about the CONDAD visit there. Do you think he has an idea or maybe a plan to take over that house and the land, or did he come here to appease for the peace? Maybe call Maro to go back and work on DEE MWANGO's construction site, or what do you think happening? All right, guys, 117 likes. Please let's them make them at least 200 before we believe. You know, yeah, let's make them 200. Cavani saying, I believe CONDAD is there to check new addition to his village real estate. That is what I thought. Like the video, people. That is how we eat. Of course. And of course, if you're interested, by the way, speaking about that, if you're interested to know about the process or the procedure that Mayugno and Maro constructed the house, go check WlTCH's today reaction. You will see that. I didn't want to talk that much about it because it has already been done by WlTCH, so you can check him out. So you guys like the video, that's how we eat. And I will say bye bye for now. Thank you for watching. And I guess I'll end the show with no intro and stuff like that. Today, I just end the video like that. Guys, like the video before you go. Team Masoda, please give me a like. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? I love you all so much. Bye bye.